Moses spoke to the Israelites about how they should prepare for battle. When you go to war against your enemies and see horses and chariots and an army greater than yours, do not be afraid of them, because the Lord your God, who brought you up out of Egypt, will be with you. Deuteronomy 20:1. Before the army marched out, the priests were to speak to encourage the soldiers, reminding them not to be afraid. If anyone had built a new house but hadn't yet lived in it, or planted a vineyard but not yet enjoyed its fruit, or was engaged to a woman but not yet married, they could return home instead of going to war. Deuteronomy 20:5-7. The Israelites were to carefully follow God's rules about war. Moses also gave instructions about the cities they would attack. If a city was far away, they were to offer peace first. If the city accepted, the people would become forced laborers. But if they refused, then the Israelites would attack and destroy the city. Deuteronomy 20:10-15. Certain cities, however, like those of the Canaanites, were to be completely destroyed as God had commanded. Deuteronomy 20:16-18. In chapter 21, Moses gave laws for justice and fairness. If a man was found murdered and the killer was unknown, the elders of the nearest town were to offer a ceremony to remove guilt. Deuteronomy 21:1-9. If a soldier captured a beautiful woman, he could take her as a wife but must treat her with respect. Deuteronomy 21:10-14. Moses also shared laws about inheritance for sons and how to deal with a rebellious son. Deuteronomy 21:15-21. If a man had two wives and loved one but not the other, the firstborn son's rights were still protected. Deuteronomy 21:15-17. Only those who love God with all their heart and soul, keep the commands of Jesus and do the will of the Father will faithfully follow his guidance in times of battle and live justly among their neighbors. May we trust God's promises, obey his laws, and act with courage and fairness in every circumstance. Amen.